Hello and welcome back to our channel. Sorry that I didn't post a video last week, but my brother and I, along with some other pro staff members of Real Legit Customs, were in the UP. We were actually ice fishing, so I was unable to make a video, but we had a blast up there. We stayed at a resort called Pine Bluff in the Curtis, Michigan area. It's right on Big Manistee Lake. Had a great time there. If anybody is interested in staying up there at Pine Bluff, please get a hold of us. We stayed in a cabin that had 3 bedrooms, had 2 baths, basically 2 bathrooms, full kitchen, had a fireplace, and again, it's right on Big Manistee Lake. So there's several lakes to choose from to fish in that Manistee Lake system and area up there. We ended up fishing a few different lakes, South Manistee and Big Manistee, and we had a great time. My brother and I probably jigged up well over 200 panfish. Our largest one was an 11-inch perch. And we're still learning the area, so that was, we didn't really know where to start and where to fish, but we were able to go out and get on some fish, and we caught a lot of pike. Caught a very nice smallmouth bass that was probably between 4 and 5 pounds. So I do believe that I have a short or a reel that can be found on Facebook or here on YouTube of some of our fishing action up there. So there'll be more to come. But in today's episode of Let's Talk Fishing, I'm going to go over 2 new patterns that I have on the Salmon Slammers. And this Salmon Slammer is actually a new thin fin style bait that I just got. And new because this is what I started with, and it is actually a glow in the dark body compared to clear plastic, which is what this one was. So working with getting some glow in the dark thin fins out there. We call them Salmon Slammers. So looking forward to producing a whole bunch of new paint schemes on a glow in the dark body. But for my very first design on the glow-in-the-dark body, I came up with this guy. And the lines here are going to glow in the dark really well. And along the bottom is also going to glow in the dark very well. And then the rest is all going to be muted by the paint that I used. So this will give a very unique design in the water as this glows in the dark. And this is on, again, the naked style. I got a nice contrast white bottom here. And I went with kind of a crayfish craw pattern on this bait, done in black. And for the eye, I did a nice purple eye with a black contrast back. And we've got the black backbone on this guy. Now, I've talked to several people, and I'm continuing to talk to people, and I'm continuing to get ideas and paint colors and schemes, but I have found that a lot of people really like red as their color of choice for coho, specifically spring trolling. So that's currently why a lot of my bait patterns are using red, but I definitely will be branching out into other colors. And if you're watching this video and you troll, thin fins or thin fish for coho in the springtime or any other salmon that you may be targeting, I'd love to know what colors you guys like to use on your baits so that I can continue to work and come up with designs that include colors that you guys enjoy fishing with as well. So again, this here is the glow in the dark body. And the red paints are the same. This is a hand mixed paint. This isn't anything that you're going to be able to buy in the store. I mixed 3 different colors into this particular red that I have here. So, and again, you've got the glow in the dark angles that you got going on here. And then I hit them with just a little bit of black on the outside edges just to add some more definition to these designs. I think it adds a nice contrast. And then I did a chartreuse eye and a black back on this. And we'll get right up here close so that again you guys can see that also in the clear coat is a very high quality metallic glitter that comes out very nicely on these baits. Very happy with the color combination and how this turned out, and wait until you see me put the black light on these. And again, we'll just look at that glitter coat that I have on these baits. And I chose a purple eye for this, and actually that is a non-UV eye, and that is a UV paint eye. And when I turn the black light on, you'll definitely be able to notice the difference between the two eyes and what UV paint does versus non-UV paint. The black is also non-UV paint, but the rest, this red and color is definitely UV. And if you look closely, you will notice that it does not fluoresce red in color. It fluoresces orange. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting the black light on these. Oh, well, look, you can already see this one just from my lamp glowing in the dark. So that's kind of cool. But here we go. Get some UV light on these. Look at that. And actually my camera is not going to do a good job, but like I said, that actually fluoresces orange, but it kind of looks red in this. And look at that eye. Look at that eye. That eye looks like it glows in the dark too, but it does not. And I can show you that by shutting this light back off. See, that eye does not glow in the dark, but the rest of that paint does, including the bottom. So that's going to be a very nice effect when you get this in the water. Let's look at this one. Oh yeah. Definitely lights up well under the UV light. And this kind of looks like it's got some red fluorescent in it too. But if you were to look at it with your eyes, you would see that it really fluoresces way more orange than it does red. And take a look at that eye. As you can see, non-UV paint there. It is kind of flat under UV colors. But again, nice contrast, the purple on the black. Definitely something that the fish are going to notice. Let's see here. I see the difference in the eyes. Just an example of what UV paint does for you. And when we go to turn this UV light off, you will see quickly that there is no glow. There is, no light coming through on this at all. But this one's still glowing really nice. So really looking forward to coming up with some unique patterns on these glow baits or glow body styles. And here's this one's still glowing. I haven't had the UV light on it in a minute. Let's charge this up real quick and see what she looks like. Do it off camera here. Get both sides. Okay. Yeah, so, well, this is where I was holding the bait, so you can kind of see where my fingers block the UV from charging it. But really nice. Definitely gonna help anybody fishing the early morning when the sun hasn't quite come out yet, or fish into the evening / into the night bite. Take a UV light out there with your little black light flashlight. Hit this with your flashlight, get it in the water, and go put the smack down on some salmon. Now, the other thing I want to point out is don't just think about salmon when you look at these baits. I'm going to tell you right now, these are going to be great for walleye. You don't see them trolled too much on Lake Erie, or at least I don't see it happen too often, but I am definitely going to be trolling these out there on Lake Erie. Can't wait to get some pictures of fish that we catch on these. I'm also looking forward to throwing these on inland lakes and rivers. I know that the pike and the bass are going to love these as well. But anyways, wanted to show you guys the 2 newest patterns. And I'll be honest, again, these are 2 patterns I just painted. I have no names selected for these patterns. I've had some people give some suggestions on Facebook. If you're watching this and you want to leave a comment as to a possible name for either one, you can say the name for what you want the glow-in-the-dark one to be, name for the crayfish pattern, and I will definitely consider all suggestions. But again, I really don't know what I'm going to name them, so if you want to drop a comment and let me know what you think I should name them, I would appreciate that. If you've enjoyed this video and you have not yet done so, please subscribe to our channel. And we do have a website where all of our baits, when they're finished and ready to be sold, can be purchased. That's reallegitcustoms.com. These baits are not currently on the website, but I'm hoping in the next couple of days I will get a chance to get them on there. So again, any questions about Pine Bluff and our stay up there in Curtis, get a hold of us. We're happy to talk about that. We can hook you up. It's a great place. There's a swimming pool and a hot tub up there that you would have access to when you stay. There is a restaurant that's open several days a week right on the premises, to include weekends. They had a live band up there when we were there on Saturday. We enjoyed that. That was a very good time. Great food, great atmosphere, and I just love the Curtis area. It's a small town, small area, but the UP is like another world. I love it up there. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate all of you. And until next weekend, I hope you guys have a safe week, and hopefully you can get out there and go fishing. So, and remember, as always, legit get her bit. Thanks.